Morning everyone, happy Monday. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Market's interesting today to say the least. There's a few stocks that actually have a lot of volume, including the hot stocks. TLRY's up quite a bit today. CGC's up a little bit with it. TLRY's got 6 million shares traded in the pre-market, so quite active indeed. Other than that, PLTR is active again as well. I don't know if that's a good sign or not, because PLTR sometimes trades like crap. And lastly, Ford is still active, so we'll keep an eye on Ford as well. The rest is just normal watch list, and we'll see what gives us today. JD's popping really hard right now. I kind of want to show it. This is such a bad trade. Not even in my trade book. Covered some. Gonna take half a position off here because it's not a part of my trade book, so I don't know where it's gonna go. I just took it because the price was hella extended. Another half position off when it broke 70. I'm gonna take all of my position off. I'm good with this. This was a cheeky trade. This was almost not part of my trade book. Only on the fact that it was really extended for what it is. Just taking a look at the list right now. Back to my strategies. Lucid looks good. It's going up really nicely. Plus going down nicely, and PLTR is going down nicely. The rest I don't really like so far. F is starting to look good, but give it a few more minutes. Wow, JD still going down. Oh, I should have held it. Gonna briefly browse through all of them to see if I need to set any additional levels. Plug got creamed. Everything's just selling off. Market's selling off too, so which is fine. Can't believe I so love JD. Look at this. $2 drop. How many shares did I get? Oh wow. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have a trade book on this, so I don't know how to hold it or where to aim for. Look at my list again. 5 minutes in now. Well, a little bit more than 5. Still nothing much has changed. Plug's falling back already, which is not good. TLRY is still going down, but it's not going down as violently as the first 3 minutes, which is not great, but still might give us a chance. Other than that, pot stocks is going down, but I don't really want to touch them because they're crazy. XPEV last 3 minutes look good, but now it's hesitating. We hit S4 is hesitating as well. Neo, yeah. Neo's good. Neo needs a little bit more room though, I think. 4 more minutes until I actually take a trade on my strategy. The first minute trade was sketch. But I can see that JD's might actually go red today. I have to be really cautious because the whole market is getting sold off right now. I don't know if I want to take a reversal that early. Yeah, JD's starting to get spready too. PLTR's volume is dropping, which is not good. EVs are still getting sold off. Lee just threw some climatic volume using the eyeball, but the actual amount of shares is tiny. There's just no volume in Lee. Look at that. Holy cow. Lucid though. Lucid is still going up. Market seems to be holding a little bit. Some other stuff is pulling back. The PLCR plug's already broke the VWAP. Jeez, plug's crazy sometimes. EVs are still down. Lucid's still going up. I'd be more tempted to short Lucid, but I see I still have no shares for short. Oh my god. Oh, that's annoying. Today would have been a good opportunity to short it. Yeah, pot stocks are going up quite a bit too. I can short TLRY, that's good, but I don't know if I want to short TLRY though. I can't really read the level 2 just because it's such a low dollar stock that there's quite a bit of shares getting thrown around. But based on numbers, it does look kind of bullish, more bullish than bearish. For example, 750 got what 700 lot there. And moving down. No, there's a big one at 705. Oh no, it's just 100. Oh, 750 broke. Hmm. Oh yeah, TLRY is very violent. I went short. Last candle is very small on high volume. I regret this though. It doesn't look like it wants to go down yet. Market's starting to go up a little bit now too, so I actually exit this trade. Yeah, stopped out. That's okay. Yeah, I don't like the pot stocks. It's just too violent. Nothing I like so far. Market looks like it's going down again though. That's why I'm keen on shorting TLRY. But it doesn't look like it wants to go down. I don't want to short it. Oh, XPEV has moved nicely now. Yeah, XPEV is nice. Volume is increasing as well. The only problem I have right now is SPY is at a pretty important place. It could break down from here, do a little ABCD pattern, or it could just chop. I went long. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Okay, partial for commissions. Gonna try to hold the rest. SPY's bouncing, that's good. Gonna take half off here just because SPY's ripping down again. Just gonna close my position. I don't trust it. Yeah, SPY just took a pretty big leg down. So I'm okay. SPY's still selling off. Yeah, market's pretty bearish today, I have to say. Might not notice, but I actually have the SPY chart here behind my orders. It's just sold off quite hard through the day. Might be getting close to where it bounces just from the volume is throwing in on this candle. Small body, didn't make a new low, but it is definitely bearish. It went up and then keeps getting sold off again. So I don't know. It's tough today. It's a tough day. But look at the list right now. Nothing in particular that looks good. Mara's starting to get extended. So maybe a play on Mara, but Mara's hard because the spread now kind of sucks. Sucks a lot, actually. But it is indeed extended, so I'll keep an eye out on it. I'm just conscious of the fact that Bitcoin is at a pretty important price point recently. Making head and shoulder, now it's on the downward shoulder side, so I just don't know what Bitcoin's doing. It would be nice if I have a second chart to monitor the price of Bitcoin and see any correlation, because usually any of these Bitcoin related stocks would follow suit. TLRY is still moving up. Look at that. That's why I did. That was such a bad short. But man, is it extended. Maybe $8 would be a good place to short. The ass definitely thin out a little bit after 8, so be curious. I'll keep an eye out on it. If it does get close to 8, I'll be keen on taking a short on it once it breaks 8, and then see if it'll pull back from there. Hopefully SPY will help me on the way. EVs actually did a double bottom. That's interesting. Lucid looks like a good long from here. It's bouncing off the moving averages. Oh, I don't want to break my rule though. I want to stick to my strategy. But this is such a good long. Place to stop at like 41.50 or something like that. And if you want, you can have a one that's like 41.63, hoping for a break up to the high of the day. Market's, yeah, somewhat moving up now. EVs look like it's going down. TLRY's already pulling back. What a piece of shit. Yeah, see. Oh, Lucid. Knew it. Knew it. It's okay. Stick to the rules. Stick to the rules. Mars still looking good. Volume profile sucks though. Not something that can touch yet. And now it looks butt ugly, so I don't know if I want to touch it. I want something clean. Wow, stress. Still getting creamed, holy shit. Wow, DKNG actually trades really nicely now. Look at that. Look at that. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on DKNG more often now. Move it up to the good secondary list. Workhorse garbage. So I'm just waiting now. There's nothing that looks good for my strategy yet. A lot of stuff is already pulling back, and that breaks the pattern. Too bad TLRY pulled back before I reached 8. It was looking like it was going to be a good opportunity, but now not so much. Other than that, yeah, the rest is not extended enough to do anything. Most of it's still during its pullback phase, so can't really touch them. Take a look at the secondaries. Baba consolidated for a long time. Looks bearish though, so wouldn't be surprised if it breaks its low and goes lower. JD, do nothing. But man, I should have held it. Look at that. X starting to go down, but can't trade it. Hey, nothing. Oxy. Oh, Oxy's sort of selling off. Very low volume though. Can't really do much. Plugs choppy. Nicholas consolidating. PFE's doing something. DKNG's look like it's going down again. Yeah, DKNG had a beautiful open. Tried to go up, went all the way down, went up a little bit, and then just sold off. And then as soon as it broke S5, threw a little indecision candle on a really high volume. Hell, even like after this candle, it could have went long after the candle went green. Might have partialed here. Yeah, it's just all the way up. See some other stuff. Yeah. Oop. Just looking back, the loss on TLRY is on my own accord. Because on the 5-minute chart, there's only one candle. I went in way too early. Just unfortunate, but it is what it is. Live and learn. So yeah, gonna keep looking, but nothing looks great at the moment. Maybe the EVs. The Lee is going lower again. Yeah, I feel like the market's gonna pull back. But there's nothing extended enough for us to play. And XPEV's been barely going down. It's got some selling pressure for some reason. But yeah, I think it's gonna reverse. F is reversing. Plug is reversed already. Yeah, nothing I can play. XPEV is too close to 9 moving average for me to use my strategy though, so I don't really want to trade it. Still waiting for now. I don't see anything I really like. PLTR just threw 1 million shares though. I don't know what's happening. Here's what it looks like. Can't tell if that means someone just closed one of their positions short or someone is taking a really large position. Market's still selling off, so I have no idea what's going on. Maybe there's a sign market's going to reverse right around here. Can't really tell. but I don't really have anything else that I like. Secondary list. Ooh. DKNG was trading well today. Keep missing opportunities. I don't know if I would have been comfortable. Well, I guess it wasn't that bad, but yeah. Yeah, DKNG was beautiful today. Come on, keep going down. Keep going down. If you keep going down for a couple more minutes, I can trade it, and it looks pretty good. Yeah, market's pulling back now. But yeah, nothing is extended enough for me to take a short. Or take a long, sorry, from their short position. DKNG would have been nice 2 minutes ago. I kind of like that. But the entry signal is a little bad because it never made, or it never moved down a little bit and it moved back up. It just went up. That's tough. That's really tough to trade. But other than that, yeah, I don't have anyone that I particularly like so far. We still have a little bit of time though, so I'll keep watching, see what happens. I have a feeling that it might get a little choppy now though, because the market's been so volatile for such a long time. We'll either pull back to a value, a range where it'll just chop, or it might just chop here. Market definitely looks like it's sort of pulling back though. Too bad there's nothing that I can take a reversal on. Some activity there for forward. How much volume was this? 2.5 million shares, Jesus. Again, I'm just trying to find something that is moving one direction really cleanly, like what DKNG did for the first 7 minutes, and then what it did around 10 as well. That is unfortunate. Things are dropping now. SPY's going down again, but it might make a double bottom. Oh wow, market's actually going lower. Okay, well, we might get a chance, but it's getting pretty close to my closing time. So let's see what moves and what does not. JD's actually moving up quite nicely right now. Can't trade that. Oxy rip down, that's good. Let's see if it keeps ripping. Nicola's doing nothing. Yeah, main watch list, there's nothing that's extended. Everything's just moving sideways for the past half an hour actually. It's kind of sad. F is somewhat moving down, but I would not trust it either way. Give it 15 more minutes. Yeah, that reversal on Oxy is not bad. Rising volume, smaller candle bodies. The only problem is it's not extended at all. Had like what, 10 cent gap. Yeah, it's not great. I don't like FSL. Price is way too low. Can't really trade that, but it is a good stock to trade when trading plug. Ooh, sorry. I need a little bit of caffeine in my system. As I was saying, FSL is pretty good stock to watch, not to trade, but to watch with your trading plug, because usually they do move in tandem. So sometimes you can see one pull a move a little earlier than the other, and you can kind of play off of it. This is what I do basically with all the EV stocks and the Bitcoin stocks. I just try to see if there's one that's making a move first, and then play on the lagging one so that I have somewhat of a leading indicator on what it's gonna do. Sometimes when it lags real hard, it does a big catch up, and that's where you profit. But sometimes it just does its own thing, so you gotta be careful. It doesn't work all the time. KNG looks like it's gonna go down again. No pockets of liquidity on the level 2 except for 25, which is a little far. But does indicate that it wants to go down, so. Would be nice if DKNG actually sells off for the next 5 minutes, then we might actually have a pretty good opportunity to trade it. Based on how it's moving right now, though, it's not the best. Just because, like, you can compare the size of the candles that occurred, let's say, in the first 7 minutes. You look at those, and then you look at the ones around 10 o'clock, these, and you look at them right now. It's tiny, it's not moving. I need something like the 10 o'clock candle to kick back in with roughly the same volume. Then we'll have a pretty good opportunity. Because right now there's barely enough gap for me to play, and it's already reached S6, which is not great because it might bounce off here. Yeah, it might be reversing already. And if it does, then there's no opportunity left. See the SPY sort of rounding its bottom. So I don't know what it's gonna do here. Yeah, I don't see anything setting up within the next 7 minutes that can trade. Everything's kind of basing right now. The only one that might give us an opportunity if it decides to run for the next 5 minutes is either DKNG or F. But I don't know if it's gonna give us the opportunity. F looks like it's starting to move a little bit more, but I don't trust it. Look at the pattern it's done. Move down and then it pulled back a little bit. Move down, pull it back a little bit. Move down, pull it back a lot. And then a little chalky as well. So I don't trust it being a very clean trade here. XPEV is moving down again, but again, barely any room. Volume's kicking in though, which is interesting. Probably a lot of stop losses because it just broke its low of day. And it's kind of at a level that I drew a long time ago. I don't even know what it's associated with. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. This is fine. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys had a good trading day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.